Frankfurt Bookfair, the podcast.
A very welcome hello from the Frankfurt Bookfair. Or as in China people would say, ni hao. This year there's a lot of discussion going on due to the guest of honor China. Let's have a close look at them today. We will, amongst other topics, speak with a Chinese author about his country experiencing so much change, and we will learn about the difficulties to translate Chinese books into German.
Frankfurt Bookfair, topic of the day.
On one hand, discussion on human rights, on the other hand, the news center of the world. 1.3 billion inhabitants with an upward trend live in the Republic of China. There is no country in the world to top this. China, a land full of stories, myths, interesting sights and culture. But China is also the country of limited freedom of expression. This is why the decision to invite China as a guest of honor has been a source of controversy. Jürgen Boos, the director of the Frankfurt Bookfair, however, is sure to have made the right decision.
China is a country where we don't know its literature. Nothing has been translated, very little has been translated. We've been aware that China is a totalitarian system, that there's censorship, that freedom of speech is not possible. But on the other hand, there are some changes. China it's opening itself. And we want to stimulate this, we want to help this situation.
The Chinese author Yang Lian grew up in Beijing and now lives in exile in London. Let us listen to his statement on the participation of his native country.
I think we all know all different layers, different sides of China today. On one side, it represents this kind of a hugely, even epical, modern transformations of the ancient cultural tradition. So that is very, very interesting to bring that into this stage. But on the other side, we also know the political control or censorship is still in China, sometimes they try even harder than before. So
the transformation, so Yang Lian, China has gone through during the last 30 years is most important than ever, compared to in 1,000 years. Here, literature has the chance to create a bridge.
Poetry is our unique mother tongue, and that means the literature or literary writing or thinking means endlessly question ourselves, endlessly challenging the limits of the language, therefore the feeling and thinking too. We build up the real understanding between the different cultures, different language, different persons. That is the bridge, spiritual bridge.
China, guest in Frankfurt. This doesn't only mean immense business for the authors from the Far East, but also for those who translate Chinese books into foreign languages. Let's listen to Mark Herrmann. His specific field, contemporary Chinese novels.
Well, at first it was really one of the most fascinating points about it, these characters, these strange characters. But of course, by time I got used to them. And now the most striking difference is that the German translation is maybe double the size of the Chinese original. So when the Chinese authors see the translation, they are always very astonished that it is so big, because characters are much more compact, of course.
Until Sunday, you can experience the fairgrounds being transformed into a sort of Chinatown in Frankfurt. Not only China's literature contributes to the flair of the Far East, also the beautifully decorated halls and the occasional Chinese food stalls bring the Chinese empire to Germany. The visitors highly appreciate.
This is my third time to come to Germany, and it's a beautiful country, and the most exciting thing for me is to meet many friends, German friends here from Germany publishers.
Germany is very beautiful country. I like Frankfurt, like Hamburg, like every city. It's very beautiful.
This is my first visit in Germany, so I don't know much about Germany, and I want to know more about Germany.
I think in the book fair is a great opportunity for the Chinese people and German people. It's like a bridge for cultural exchanges.
That's it for today, directly from our guest of honor, China. Tomorrow we will continue with our topic relationships from far away. Then we will look on East meets West. For example, we will meet authors knowing both sides and their insides.